bonjour, bienvenue, hello my beautiful souls. This is the prediction reading for 2026 Gemini season. Let's see, I say without further ado, let's go and check that what's going on in the sky when Sun ingressed to Gemini on 21st of May, 02:37 a.m. Warsaw time, so Central European time, CET. Please adjust your time zone and your geographical place, because also can be different, the time, not just 37, could be 36, 38, depending where you are, so please adjust. First of all, Sun in Gemini, so thinking, thoughts, ideas could come up, can go very fast, very rapidly, just as Gemini is itself, but clearly start to understand things. And when Sun ingress Gemini, then immediately making a conjunction with Uranus, because Uranus is in Gemini, which means that unexpected things could come up. Plus, Mercury is in Gemini. Mercury is ruling in Gemini, so the ruler planet of Gemini is at home in this Gemini season, which could be good, but definitely showing some new ideas came up immediately. Two things I can tell you about this Gemini season, that one is the more unusual is the best, to be honest. Another one for my women viewers, that in a health way, this is not the best month related to the women, especially for the reproduction organs. So be careful with that, and please go check immediately when you feel something or you feel that something is not okay. Why do I'm telling this? Because once Mars has a square with Moon in the 5th house, sexual, it's this house of sex, so the Moon is there right now, and Mars is in the first house. In the first house, so you as an inflammation, and in the sex house as a reproduction organ, Moon always representing the female reproduction organ, and Mars square, oh I know, I guess I made already, sorry. So the Moon is representing the reproduction organs in the sex house, and this square is always showing some inflammation. Plus, Moon has an opposition with Pluto from the 11th house, from the 5th house to the 11th house. Here, it could be this is for the males as well. Female organs also involved here, but for the male viewers of mine, related to the women in your life, independently that you're straight or gay, could comes up health issue or losses related to female. 5th house, a relationship could be over, to be honest, during this Gemini season. Also, loss of mother, unfortunately. I would say that they are transition. Pluto is a transition planet. Moon is representing the mother as well, could be also here, so be careful and spend as much time with your mom if she's with us still in this physical realm. So please be with it. But there is a hope, because Venus is also another female planet in our solar system, making a sextile with this Mars, which making these inflammations. So use this. This is a healing energy. Could be a healing energy. Try to use this healing energy. This is about compromising. This is about the accepting. In this case. Also, Mars making a square with Pluto as well, so power struggle. It's here from the 11th house to the 1st house. Hopes and wishes could come up here, that you want this hope, you want this wish to realize, but you want so strongly or so willingly that it's that it cannot come true, because you are holding this so strong, and want to take the control over of this. Don't do it. Use also the Venus Mars sextile here as well. As I mentioned, luckily the sun is in the second house, so financially we should be okay, to be honest. Um, Uranus also in the second house, so even unexpected way, our financial situation could be good. We even didn't think of it, or just simply pop up something. Then the third house, the Gemini is not Gemini, Mercury is there, and it's funny because the Mercury is at home in Gemini, and the third house is the Gemini house actually, and also Mercury is at home in the third house. So way of thinking, skilling, learning new skills will be supported absolutely, and it's suggested to be honest in this Gemini season to learn something. Gemini, it could be the learning. If we need to put into the school system, then the Gemini sign is that it's the elementary school. So something basic could learn something basic skill you can learn absolutely in your life. Is there. Jupiter is in the fourth house in Cancer, and having also sex now a trine with Saturn, and the square with Mars. So home, related to home, I know it's coming from the first house. You and your home, you and your family. Mars could represent, since we are talking about the night, because it's happening at the night, then Mars is the bigger maleficent planet in this case, not Saturn. So something fighting at home could come up as well, related to Jupiter and Mars square. So be ready and careful with this. Maybe this is related with this mother issue, let's say in this way, or female issue. Maybe I don't want to say that it's coming up the divorcing, because I wouldn't say, but something arguing could come up at home related to female, just because of the house where the Jupiter is. I would say that let's spread the cards immediately for us. So we have our first house here, second, third, fourth, fifth, sixth, seventh, eighth, ninth, 10th, 11th, and 12th. I hope I will remember that this is the first house. I needed to do anyway in this way because the card is on the deck is on the table. But then making a circle. Meanwhile, I can suggest you to every morning at 7 a.m. I'm publishing a video related to the given day's energy. Go watch, check, and listen the messages related to the given card, which is the given day's energy. Just once again, making sure that it's 12, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. We have the 12th house. So every morning, 7 a.m., I'm spreading one card as daily energy. I have intuition messages related to that, and you can listen and use this energy for your own good. Okay, so I spread it. I think everything what I wanted. Meanwhile, if anything comes up, then during the explanation, I will tell you. But let's say right now, I say that let's check that what we can expect in this 2026 Gemini season. Okay, then let's start with a correction. So Moon and Jupiter in the 5th house, and they are making a conjunction. So Jupiter Moon conjunction definitely shows some regarding the sexual life, because the 5th house is about the sexual life as well. Some and making a square with Mars definitely shows issue with sex, and probably because there is a reproduction organ issue, so they are two together and related, and it seems big issue, to be honest, based on Jupiter, what is it doing, but also since in the fifth house and the Cancer sign, uh, home, definitely home issue, family issue, husband, wife, boyfriend, girlfriend, could be also mother issue as well, as I mentioned, because of the moon. So this what you need to be ready, but we will see what the card says related to the fifth house here. Okay, then let's go and check first house. Your first house is self, personality, appearance, life path. This card represents you in the present, yourself, image, vitality, how the world sees you, and your general life path in Gemini season. And here we have Seven of Pentacles, patience, just that simply. Life path, need to learn how to be patient, how the world sees you. The world sees you that you are patient. By the way, this card is Moon in Taurus. No, sorry, Saturn in Taurus. Seven of Pentacles, it's Saturn in Taurus. So patience must be, could come up in this Gemini season, that you're always, not always, but many times you need to be patient. You need to be, you made a decision already here, you made a decision already, and you're waiting for the result. You're waiting for what's coming up next, and this will be the subject of this month. If you are Aries, because first house is, this is the Aries house. If you are Aries, then your Gemini season's main sentence or word will be the patience. Be patient. You need to wait. You don't have any other choice. You need to wait. Also for everyone, you don't have any other choice. You cannot make the things faster. You cannot cannot make the things speeding up. You need to be be patient, and you need to wait for the result. Definitely. I guess it told everything. Then go to the second house, because as I mentioned, the sun is here, and this is values, finances, self-worth. This card reveals the energies related to your financial situation, income, personal values, and self-esteem. And here we have in the second house, Three of Pentacles. Pentacles first house, Pentacles in the second house, Three of Pentacles. Meanwhile, you are waiting for whatever cooperation could comes up, cooperate with others, join any team group where you can put your skill on it. So this is the second house. Cooperation could bring extra financial good into your life. Self-worth also, especially to Taurus. Second house is for Taurus signs. If you are a Taurus, then join to team and working on your self-esteem, self-values. Okay. Definitely, I can suggest this. It could be any self-healing group, self-help group. Even you can create one. Why not? Absolutely. So go and do it. Two things, and this is Mars in Capricorn. So Mars in the second house. However, in this season, in Gemini season, Mars is in the first house. But the card says Mars in Capricorn. Mars is feeling good in Capricorn, working, want to cooperate, want to co-work, want to be the member of a team. Definitely shows that member of a team. Here is not using others to step up. They are working together for the common aim. Also, Three of Pentacles could talk about that your mind, body, and soul is in aligned and working for the same goal, for the same aim together. Also could be here the situation that this is the self-esteem part of it, that you need to work on it, that your body, your mind, and soul will be aligned together and working for the same goal, for the same aim to reach what you want, and you need to be patient to learn this. Definitely, but you can do it. But also it's here that you have financial success if you are working together with someone, if you're joining a group team, something startup company, let's say that you're joining any startup company as well, or even you can Three of Pentacles. I didn't say that you can found one startup, but you can join a startup. If you have any invitation, then I suggest you to join a startup company. Don't forget Sun, Uranus, Mercury conjunction, where the more unusual, the best in this month, to be honest. But let's go and do. Okay. Then we go to the third house. Here we have communication, thought, learning, close relationships, shortships. Describes your way of thinking. Meanwhile, I watch my mic. Way of thinking, communication style, learning processes, relationships with siblings and your immediate environment. Also chosen family and very, very close friends related to here. And let's check what we have in the third house. Oh, Prince of Swords. Prince of Swords in this deck is Queen of Swords. So this is Queen of Swords what we have. Clarity, absolutely clarity. Clear communication. Don't forget what I mentioned. Third house, the Mercury is here. Mercury ruling in the Gemini. Third house is in Gemini, and third house is the Gemini house. So Mercury is in the third house. So double, I would say double ruling come up here. Definitely clear and true communication could comes up. See yourself, see your thoughts as well, how you are thinking. Be honest with yourself. Queen of Swords doesn't like the lies. She will uncover immediately if you are lying. And probably in the third, related to the third house's communication and thought, also it's here that when you're lying yourself, then immediately will come up that you're lying for yourself. So do not do it. Let's go through of it. Short trips, related to the short trips. Queen of Swords. Queen of Swords, it's 1/3 Virgo and 2/3 Libra. Could come up, yes. Virgo, because of Virgo, could come up. I wouldn't be surprised if it would be because of related to job, but also it's here. If you are a Gemini, then the clarity, the C, the B, to be honest with yourself, do not lie. Clear communication, true communication comes up and could come up related here. But also this is for everyone as well. And also the communication, since this is Queen, also could be related a female person of your life. This is a major female person of your life. I don't say that this is your mother. It could be anyone in your life who is a major female energy, has even, it could be a male one, female person as well, but definitely someone who is who has this major female energy. Even could help to communicate, how communicate clearly, how you can think and thought in a right way, or also could show that for this person you need to be clear and truthful in the communication, in the third, in the thought. Just because the learning house, as I mentioned, the third house is if you need to put in the school system, then this is the elementary school. Maybe this major female person mentality or energy could help you something, let's say elementary things in your life. Maybe this is his wisdom, what you can use. Relationship with siblings could come up, truth related to the siblings, to be honest. What you are not expecting that comes up, but it could comes up. Queen of Swords, as I mentioned, doesn't enjoy the lie at all. So it could come something truth related to the siblings, and also in your immediate environment could comes up something what you're not expecting that it's actually existed at all. Then we go to the fourth house. In the fourth house, we don't have planet, to be honest. But beside that, we can go and check the fourth house because the fourth house is home, family, roots, past emotional foundations. This card focuses on your home environment, family relationships, especially the maternal side, your past, and the foundations of your emotional security. Okay, then here in the fourth house, we have Ace of Pentacles, Ace of Pentacles. The financial success always says the tarot card that this is a financial success related to the fourth house. This financial success could come, as I mentioned, just as a joke that found a startup company, but maybe you can start any enterprise at home, from home, with the family, and this could bring financial success for you if you're a Cancer, because the fourth house is Cancer card. So if you are a Cancer, then then new activity, new foundations, new not foundations, new company in your life could come up. Even I would say that if you are looking for a job, then it could come up that in this month, in this Gemini season, you will find a job and coming the income in your life. It could happen that that this job possibility coming from somewhere what you didn't expect. Yes, what you didn't expect in the second house, Three of Pentacles, but you will be the valued member of that team, definitely. Home environment also could be, if you are planning to buy or sell apartment, it's based on this card, I would say this is very good. However, astrological chart, I wouldn't say that doing this, but based on card, I would say that it looks good, or at least seems good. And don't forget about the patience in the first house. Okay, so you need to be patient. Maybe you find your home what you want to buy, but you need to uh, discuss about this with the owner or with the family. Also at home, as financial success or success on earth, renovation also here, definitely, that if you want to start renovation and planned everything, then this will be the good month to start. And emotional security as well. You will find the emotional security here. Maternal side, if you're talking about maternal side, then I mean, maternal side, it could be your mom, a mother figure of your life, or even we can talk about here as mother. And Ace of Pentacles definitely shows success to being a mother or having a good relationship with your mom, mother figure of your life, definitely. So it's okay. Let's see. Others, no, I think I told everything I told. If you are a Cancer, then all these what I mentioned, then it could be here in this month for you as well. This could be your life path in this month. That everything is happening in the home, related to your home. I'm not surprised because Venus ingress to Cancer as well, and in this case, you're more focusing on home. Venus focusing us much more home, to have pleasure at home, to enjoy, to be home, to be at home. So I'm not surprised at all. Then we go to the fifth house, and here we have this Jupiter Moon conjunction making a square with Mars and Moon. Jupiter conjunction making opposition with Pluto. And the fifth house here, this is the creativity, love, romance, children, pleasures, entertainment. This card examines your creative expression, love life, romantic relationships, your connection with children, hobbies, and your joy in life. And the Magician, I need two fingers. The Magician The magician in the fifth house, creativity. The magician, the creator himself, it's here. So be creative, as I mentioned. More unusual, the best. And here's the creativity that we have. The master of creativity, the magician, is definitely good. It shows that you need to be creative. Use your creativity. Absolutely. Love life, romantic relationship, a new way, I would say, that getting love life better, or romantic relationships you got coming, what you created, it will be on the way. A connection with children also, it seems. Magician is creating. So maybe this will be the month when you can get pregnancy, or you will create a child with your girlfriend, wife. Adaptation also could be here as well. If you are talking about creativity, then you need to create a place for the adoptive children of you. So could be here as well. Hobbies. If you're talking about hobbies, then definitely the creativity, what you can use as your hobby. If you like to making some art type, then definitely continue to do, but use your creativity, use your imagination, that what you want to express with your artwork. Joy in life, you need to create the joy in life in this month. If you are a Leo, because fifth house is for Leo, then everything, it seems, depends on you. This card is Gemini, Mercury, Virgo. Now, Gemini, Virgo, Mercury. In the Gemini month, we have this card. So use your creativity, absolutely, for find your joy in life. If you are Leo, then this will be your life path, what I mentioned. In the fifth house, the creativity will be the first in your life in this month, in this Gemini season. Okay. Just a quick explanation, since I'm talking about the Gemini season, so Sun ingress to Gemini till Sun leave Gemini and ingress to Cancer, which will be probably 21st of June. Since Sun ingressed in 21st of May, 21st of June, or 20th of June. Right now, I'm not pretty sure. Then we go to the sixth house, and sixth house is your work, health, routines, service, daily tasks. It shows your daily work environment, health status, daily routines, and your service to others. And this is for Virgo. Oh, Justice, the second major arcana, and coming next to each other, the Justice. Sixth house, work, health, routines, even daily task, service. I would say that you will get what you have created. Here, the fifth house was previously we are creating, and now we got what we have created. Consequences, dear Virgo and everyone else. Consequences, what you need to face in a Gemini season. It doesn't mean that it's bad, because if you were working well or work for something, then the consequences will be positive, of course. So positivity is also here, but consequences of what you were doing in the past, it's coming up. If we are talking about health, also what you were doing in the past, then now it's coming the consequences. So I would say that, as I mentioned in the introduction, then please go and check if you feel that something is not okay, because it could be justice as well. That if you were eating chocolate and ice cream in the night, then probably you are not that thin and gorgeous as you wanted, and now here will be the result. Maybe any other health issue come up, for example diabetes, just coming to my mind, as if you're eating too much sugar, or even sugar addiction. But the justice, it's not talking about addiction, but the consequences, definitely it's talking about this. And it's interesting to me that this is the justice is here. If you watch closer, or you can see, then it says that this is the number 11th major arcana card, but I learned the old school and I'm using the old school, so to me the Justice is the number 8 major arcana card, just mentioning. And this is Venus in Libra card. So I would say that female consequences could come from a female, and maybe my female viewers could be more involved in this Gemini season related to the to the sixth house: work, health, routine, service, daily task, services to others, showing the justice, tell the truth. It's a female card, since this is Venus Libra to me, and the Queen of Swords is a female card as well. To be truth, be honest. So probably you will be the one. This will be your service to others, to tell the truth, to tell the justice, and pay their attention. That what will be the consequences. Then with the sixth house, we are finishing our inner world. Right now we are seeing that how this inner world will reflect to the outer world, related to the astrological chart. Many planets is in this it's, let's say, the personal sphere, except Pluto. It's outside. This is in a let's say the public sphere of the chart, but the rest of the planet is here, so we need to work inside always. And right now we will see that the first house, patience, how will show up in the seventh house, in the relationship house, because seventh house is relationships, partnerships, open enemies, marriage. This card focuses on your most important one-on-one relationships, marriage, business partnerships, but can also highlight open conflicts. So let's see. Oh, the Chariot. The Chariot. Managing well. If you are a Libra, because this is the Libra house, then don't worry, Libra, everything's going well. Everything's go as it must go. You are managing well. You are handling well the situations related to the relationships, partnerships, open enemies, marriage as well. Business partnerships also here. Open conflicts, you are handling well the open conflicts, so do not worry about it. And this card is Cancer, Moon in Cancer card, by the way, and this is the number 7th. Here's a match. The number 7th major arcana card we have in the 7th house, so definitely I guess it's showing pretty well that we are doing good. I related to the first house, just making a compare to the seventh house, that your patience, and you're doing well. This patience, you need to be waited. You need to be patient, and you're handling well this patience as well, even related to your relationship, partnerships. Maybe you're waiting for something in your relationships, partnerships, but you are doing well what you're doing, so do not give up. Be patient, because it will brings you will go with this Chariot there. You can I can say that with this patience related to that you can imagine that you are traveling one point to another point where you are traveling. It's a bit far, so it takes time, and this is the traveling time. Definitely when you are just sitting on a plane, on a train, in the car, yeah, in the bus, wherever, or just cycling. Why not? You can cycling as well, but this is the period of the traveling, this patience. But based on the Chariot, it's everything's related to the 7th house subjects. Once again, just recap: relationships, partnerships, open enemies, marriage, and they're going well. You are making a good conflict handling. Definitely, it shows, by the way. And this is the 3rd major arcana card. We didn't have it in the beginning, and right now we started the major arcanas. Okay, then let's go to the 8th house right now. 8th house is transformation, shared resources, intimacy, death, and rebirth. Occultism, it analyzes shared financial resources, example, spouses, money, debts, inheritances, taxes, sexual intimacy, psychological depths, crisis, and process of rebirth. So let's check what we have in the 8th house. And immediately we need to face up the fears, which brings with the transformation related to the shared resources, intimacy, death, and rebirth, occultism. So shared financial resources, you have probably, if you don't have right now, maybe during the Gemini season come up some doubt. Face with these doubts, do not press them, let that come up, face of them. Sexual intimacy also here, to face up the fears what you have. Psychological depth will be there. The nine of swords is the nightmare of the soul, so will be psychological depths and crises, and face of it. Do not hide it. No, everything is fine. No, it's not working. Face of it, definitely. Face of it. Process of rebirth. Here we can talk about death, just simply maybe coming your mind, whatever reason, that death is here, or you will lose someone or something, then face of it, okay? Face of it, definitely. Do not hide it, just face of it. Let this feeling come to you and face of it. It's a difficult card in the 8th house. Scary cards, to be honest. Maybe you are thinking of just because it's the 2nd house of the 9 of swords, maybe you're afraid of to lose your job, not being in a member, not being as a transformation as well, and could be a psychological depth, of course. And this is shared resources as well, since you are receives as a salary someone else's money. So you need to face up here with the work as well, but you don't need to be afraid of, because everything is going well. Don't forget. Okay. Then let's go to the 9th house. It's a bit more funnier house. This is the higher education, philosophy, long journey, foreign lands, worldview. This card represents your higher studies, philosophical views, belief systems, long travels, and your world view. Oh, and here we have here the death. Changes are coming, definitely related to the 9th house. Maybe if you are talking about higher education, then maybe you are changing the university college. You can change the department where you are studying. Maybe there will be a major change in the teacher and the professors who are teaching you. Even if you are working as a teacher in a university and a college, then maybe you will find something more interesting job and you are changing on that, or it could be something also related to the legal environment, that something is coming related to the higher education and you need to change on your plans. It could happen as well. Philosophy, worldview, belief systems need to be changed. Just that simply need to be changed. It's not working anymore. You need to let it die. That's why it's called death. So the old belief systems, the old worldview, the old philosophical views needed to die, need to let to die, and then could come up the new one. And your task, this is for Sagittarius. The 9 of Swords, I forgot to mention that the 9 of Swords is for Scorpio. So if you're Scorpio, then you definitely need to face fears in this Gemini season. This is for Sagittarius. So if you are Sagittarius, then let to die, study something, study philosophical view. Definitely, if you are planning to go into foreign lands, long journey, maybe you need to change on these plans as well. Definitely, foreigners also here. So not just foreign lands, but the foreigners as person as well. If you have any foreign foreign person in your life, for example me, then maybe it's coming something change on it. I hope you're not leaving me or watching me still, but it could come up something change related to foreigners as well. Maybe your belief system related to the foreigners will come in change as well. Foreign exchange could be as well that you're not just traveling, but maybe you didn't want to move to another country, but right now you need to move to another country because it's not really asking that do you want to do a question is here that when actually if it has any question, then the question is in Gemini season because that's the Scorpio Mars Pluto card. So definitely the change from base on, even it could go under the surface as well. So philosophical views, belief systems, worldview, which are mostly coming from subconscious mind. So under the surface, with from there start to change everything related to the ninth house subjects. Then we go to the 10th house. Here we find the career, vocation, public image, reputation, parental authority. It examines your career, public presence, social status, reputation, and your relationship with parental, often paternal authority. And the 10th house is for Capricorn. So if you're a Capricorn, then the 10th house this is for you. This will be your life path in this Gemini season. Eight of Wands, Mercury in Sagittarius. Mercury is another Earth sign ruler. Capricorn as the cardinal Earth sign. Nice here, so kind of a match. Eight of Wands. Things start to speeding up. Career, vocation. As I mentioned previously, that you have a possibility that in the fourth house that if you're looking for a job, then you have a possibility to find a job, and it's here in the fourth house and just front of it in the outer world, showing that yes, in Gemini season you have a possibility to find the job, and it's coming unexpectedly, as I mentioned. The more unusual, the best. In this month, this is the sentence of the month related to the astrological chart. So even it could come up very unexpectedly that you were not thinking of it. Maybe you were thinking, but you forgot. Then they showed up. They want you. So it's here, but things start to speed up. I'm not really surprised that the communication will speeding up since Mercury is in the third house, as in the Gemini as well. So double ruled, and she will speeding the communications, and definitely up. Mostly, the Eight of Wands is related with the communication, the messages that they are coming, they are unexpectedly coming, and a lot of messages you can you can expect related to career, vocation, definitely public image, reputation, relationship with parental. This is often paternal authority. Paternal, we are talking about here father. So we can talk about here your father figure of your life, or even we can talk about you as a father as well. Things speeding up. Public presence, social status, reputation, Eight of Wands. Something will change, some things come up, and this is absolutely a positive one. And suddenly you will be your reputation growing suddenly, what you even did not expect. Your social status always, also public presence as well, going one by one. Your father figure of your life, the relationship. It's I don't say that it's changing, but it will be like a mountaintop ballet. This could, when it's very fast. So even sentence by sentence, when you're talking to each other, will be changing in this way. So this you can be ready. If you're a father, could be the situation as well related to children. That that your relation with your children could show up like the wave. Yeah, this word doesn't come to my mind previously. So could come up as a wave that in the moment, then mountain top, then valley again. So this could be rare, but it's very fast changing, really, really very fast. I mean, fast changing, just that simply. But you're not concentrated. Mercury in Sagittarius, it cannot concentrate. It's impossible to concentrate. And Mercury, if you want to make this communication, but then you can be lost in this communication as well. So be ready for that. Also, if you're a Capricorn, which is not really would be the the attitude of Capricorn, but also could happen in this season that we lost the line among the communication. So be ready for that. And this is the typical one when I telling that check that what you send to whom, check everything before you send any message, any email, any official letter as well. Okay, authorities, 8 of Wands authorities also shows that whatever official board you have and you're expecting to take months, then right now maybe it takes only weeks, to be honest. So maybe it's a good time to make any official stuff, to be honest. Then we go to the 11th house. Here we can find the friends, groups, hopes, wishes, community life. It describes your friendships, your relationship, and your groups and communities, your hopes for the future, and your wishes. And in the 11th house we have Pluto. So I'm expecting changes related to Pluto, which is in retrograde, which I forgot to mention that Pluto is in retrograde again till October 2026. Pluto is in retrograde, so we need to think over once again, which is related to the 11th house in Gemini season. 10 of Cups, good. 10 of Cups, lovely, peace, friends, groups, communities. I don't think that I need to mention with the 10 of Cups, as you see. Hopefully you see on the picture that everything, it's happy. So friends, groups, communities, are behind you. Community life is definitely behind you. They are supporting you. You have a good relationship with it. If you are an Aquarius, because this card is for Aquarius, if you're an Aquarius, then you can expect support from friends, groups, and communities where you are belong to. So you don't need to be afraid of anything, that there will be people behind you, so don't worry about it. Hopes and wishes for the future, 10 of Cups, they are on the way. As I mentioned, that you just need to be patient related to that. And if you are patient, then it's good, because everything is on the right way related to these hopes and wishes, so you don't need to be afraid of, and it brings full happiness into your life. I don't think that I need to talk about more. This is a very good card in the 11th house. I'm very happy that it's here. Then we go to the last house, the 12th house. This is for Pisces. So 12th house, secrets, self-undoing, karma, hidden enemies, spiritual retreat, altruism. This card reveals your subconscious, hidden fears, secrets, potential, self-sacrificing, or self-destructive tendencies, karmic patterns, and the need for spiritual retreat. They are here, and we have also closed institutions are here: hospital, prison, asylum, orphanage houses here as well. So if you're involved in any, then maybe. Oh, and a very peaceful card. Good. Four of Swords, peaceful card. Secret, self-undoing, karma, hidden enemies, spiritual retreat. As I mentioned previously, that we have all the almost except Pluto. Pluto is out, but the rest, the rest of the solar system planets is in our personal sphere. So we need to get inside in this Gemini season, and we need to make order there. We need to make peace with ourselves. Definitely need to make peace with our subconscious, by the way, because the 12th house is representing also our subconscious. Need to make peace with our secrets. If we have, then we need to have accept that we have secrets. Self-undoing, the same. Karma, get familiar, get friend with karma. hidden enemies. They will not reveal themselves, but can get peace. In this Gemini season, they will be more at the background. They will be really hidden enemies, even once you will not realize it. And may you can accept less attack from hidden enemies. If you experience any unknown attack, let's say that someone is telling anything about you, then in this month it will be less. It will, because they are also involved in here, so they need to work their subconscious mind as well, so they don't have time definitely to taking care of you. They will, in this month they will forget you, so you can expect a calm Gemini season related to the hidden enemies, except if the hidden enemies is yourself. Then make peace with your hidden inner self. Okay. Subconscious hidden fears, Nine of Swords, face of them, and then when you're facing them, then you can make peace with them. Absolutely. Potential self-sacrificing is here that you're recognizing. Four of Swords is the card of the meditation. If you are not meditating, then maybe this will be the month when it's definitely worth it to do this meditation. Potential self-sacrificing or self-destructive tendencies, if you are doing, then but you don't know, then probably if you are meditating, then you will recognize it. Oh my God, this is a potential self-sacrifice what I'm doing. This is self-destructive what I'm doing as well. Maybe with this meditation will help you to recognize the karmic patterns what you have in your life. And spiritual retreat with the meditation, this is, I think, pretty much the spiritual retreat what we have. I don't think I need to. If you're involved, let's say prison and hospitals, which I can get, but however, if you're a prison, then I don't think that you can watch me or would be interested in watching me. But if you are do, then you are pretty much welcome, and I'm sending you a big hug. Definitely, whatever you are in the prison. But definitely it's here that make peace with your situation as well, that you are there. Don't fight against it, accept right now. Okay. Then we have all the 12th house, and then we go and check that what will be the most important thing in our life, what we need to learn in Gemini season. Okay. So these were the cards for this Gemini season. I have only one mic, so I need to be fast. To be honest, let's go and check that what is the most important thing, the biggest task in the Gemini season for us. I need to suggest the table a bit. Okay. From my side, I don't feel that need to be explained any of the cards which are on the table. But right now, first time in my prediction history, I would like to ask you to write in a comment if you would like to know more about any card or the meaning of the card, or would like to know what I can ask related to this card, that how they will pop up in the life in Gemini season. For example, the Eight of Wands in the 10th house. Okay, so write me down there in the comment, and I will answer for the comment. Also, if you have a personal that would like to know that how, for example, the Eight of Wands come up in your life, then you can go to my website www.attilarod.com, and you can book an appointment and for this clarification reading as well, and you can do it. Definitely any others questions you have or specific situation in your life, then you can book their appointment as well. Go and check. Also in my website you can see the daily energy cards uncensored. We don't have the 2 days uncensored card here, but you can go on daily basis, you can check that what was the card. But I would be happy if, of course, if you're coming and watch me every morning 7 a.m. I'm making publishing this video to everyone, and you can you can see that what is the message related to the given day's energy. Instagram, you can go and check these cards one by one, individually, and read their meaning, as well. Just the Sufism and Kabbalah related messages is there as well related to this card. So let's check that what is the biggest task, the most important thing, what we need to learn in this 2026 Gemini season. I'm adding the number values of the cards, and then we are receiving a final summit number. And if this final summit number is too big, then we are adding together the final summit number as well. But let's see and go and check, because I don't know if my mic is still working. I need to check. It's still working. So let's go. Start with the Seven of Pentacles. This is 7. Then the Three of Pentacles, it's 3. Then the Queen of Swords doesn't have number value. And the Queen of Swords, the one and only court card in our reading. So definitely one female, mature female energy. It's here with us in the 3rd house in the communication. Probably this will be one of the main points in this Gemini, the communication. So this will be one of the points what we need to learn. Then Ace of Pentacles, it's 1. Ace, it's always 1. The Magician is the number 1 major arcana card, so it's 1 as well. The Justice as the number 8, as I mentioned. The Chariot is the number 7 in the 7th house. 9 of Swords, it's 9. The Death is the number 13th major arcana card. 8 of Wands, 8. 10 of Cups, it's 10. And the 4 of Swords, it's 4. And all together we've got the 71. Of course, 71, but we don't have number 71 major arcana card. But in this case, we are adding together the final summit number, 7 plus 1. If you are a professor of mathematics, then you know that this is the number 8. This is the number 8, the Justice. So the 6th house subject could come up here. Health, work, daily tasks, daily routines could show up in your life, where maybe you need to change or you need to focusing on them. But Justice definitely shows that we need to learn that what are the consequences, what we are doing. As I mentioned in the beginning, the 7 of Pentacles, where you need to be patient. And here it is that the consequences, that what you are doing, it's always coming a pause, always coming a waiting time, then coming the consequences. And maybe it seems that in this Gemini season, we will learn that the consequences, or we need to learn that if we are doing something, then there are consequences, definitely. Just mentioning interestingly that the Justice, this is Venus in Libra. Libra is the cardinal air sign. Gemini, the season where we are, this is the mutual air sign. So let's say the queen of the air ruling on Gemini as well. I'm just talking home because I'm Libra. So it's here and showing up that I'm watching you, Gemini. I see what are you doing. I know what you are doing. So I don't want to extend really consequences, definitely consequences coming in this Gemini season, that we learn the consequences of it. Gemini season, thinking, thought, learning, communication. What are the consequences that you're not communicating well, you're not thinking well, that you didn't learn physically something elementary, but you need to learn. Don't forget the Queen of Swords as well, who is showing the truth. This is Cancer, Libra, 1/3 Cancer, 2/3 Libra. So they are kind of sisters. And also cannot stand the truth. Be truthful with yourself. Be righteous with yourself, okay? And then you will see that how you can correct this, and how you can be righteous, how you can be more balanced. Libra Venus is about balance. but the justice is just here and showing that consequences are coming. It could be good as well, so don't be afraid of, oh my god, no, it could be good as well. Consequences could be bad, both bad and good, but hopefully this will be good. I don't feel that it will be something bad consequences, to be honest. I'm pretty believing that they are the positive consequences, what we are doing. Okay, I think I told everything. I'm afraid of that my mic will turn off. No, not yet, but I don't want to extend. So I wish you a very happy and a good Gemini season. Definitely. Thank you for being with me in this reading as well. If you want to know more general how the whatever card pops up in Gemini season, then write me down in a comment and I will make a separate video related to that. Or if you need any personal advice, then go to my website www.attilaro.com and I invite you to join me every morning 7 a.m. and check that what is the useful energy on the given day. Okay, so thank you for being with me in this reading as well, and I wish you a happy and a good Gemini season, definitely. Thank you for being with me once again. Merci, belle journée, au revoir.